So which came first, the chicken or the egg? It's an age-old question that's fun to think about. I have a different variation to that question. Which comes first, gratitude or attitude? I've talked before about how gratitude is such a key and important thing in our lives. I think that gratitude is even more important now than it's ever been, because there's so much around us to not be grateful for. I mean, I don't have to look real far to find things that I'm not grateful for. Remember, though, that we don't always have to be grateful for, but we can always choose to be grateful in. As an example, if I came down with the stomach flu tomorrow, I don't have to be grateful that I got the stomach flu, but I can still choose to be grateful in the experience. Attitude is the same way. It's a choice. It really is. A favorite quote of mine on attitude comes from Chuck Swindoll. It goes like this, quote, "The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It's more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstance, than failures, than successes, than what other people think, say, or do. It's more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home." The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. End quote. See, attitude and gratitude are connected, much like the chicken and the egg. Having an attitude where I believe the best rather than assume the worst is so important. Believe the best rather than assume the worst. Whether that's believing the best in myself, believing the best in other people, or believing the best in the circumstances that surround me. In the same way, cultivating and nurturing gratitude as a mindset in my life is a key building block to happiness. I believe that if you want to be happy, you have to start happy. Attitude and gratitude are the stepping stones to a happy life. Speaking of stepping stones, years ago I heard a poem that really impacted me, and so I committed it to memory. Here it is. Isn't it strange how princes and kings and clowns that caper in sawdust rings and common people like you and me are builders for eternity? To each is given a list of rules, a shapeless mass, a bag of tools, and each must build ere life has flown, a stumbling block or a stepping stone. So my question for you is, what are you going to build today? A stumbling block or a stepping stone? The choice is yours, and it starts with attitude, and it starts with gratitude. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day.